Tuesday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Number 3 is a man on a mission as he tries to bring his hitting streak to 20 games. Next. Tyler Skaggs is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Popped him up. Kinsler is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, this is a fun offense to watch. They grind you down. They're in the top third of the league in walks. They make the pitcher really have to execute pitches within the strike zone. Not a lot of chase, not a lot of swing and miss in this lineup. They create a lot of opportunities. Let's see what happens today.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Cox, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
Stepping in, Michael Lee. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Taken in by Simmons. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Standing in, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now the Astros from the opening bell will have to deal with a real threat on the base paths.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Now Verlander will turn and go to first. A dive, but he's back. In now is Andrelton Simmons, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His line against Justin Verlander. The pitcher zoned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Here comes the 0-1. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. So he's into scoring position here in the home half of the first, following the stolen base as we check out the teams that have run the most here this season. And you can see that they're just above the middle of the pack in the AL, currently 6th best in that department. Angel shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Number 30 backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Hero?
Well, Matty, the defense better be on its toes today, because this lineup likes to put the ball in play. A lot of guys from 1 through 9. Good barrel awareness, put the ball in play, pass the baton to the next guy, keep the defense on their toes.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes, or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes, or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. It's 1-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Straight 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Verlander pauses. First pitch on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Second inning upcoming from the Big A with no score. Stepping into the box, number 3. He's really been dialed in at the plate lately, having hit safely in his last 19 games.
Yeah, Matty, he's got a chance to go for 20 right here. That's a huge hit streak, and he's done it in a variety of ways. Some damage mixed in with just some nice ABs.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's take a look at second baseman Ian Kinsler. One of the real grinders in our sport. A leadoff hitter that creates problems, not only with his power, but the ability to steal bags. And on defense, one of the quickest double play turns in the game.
Settling in now, James Harden. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Well, it'd be hard to argue that he's not the best hitter in the game right now. Aside from the hitting streak, he lays claim to the league's best batting average as well.
Matty, I love the hitting streak. You can have the batting average. I just want guys who drive the baseball, give me serious OPS. I know he's leading the league in batting average right now, but that could be a little misleading at times with this nasty hit streak he's got going. Let's let the season progress a little bit more.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. Well, it'd be hard to argue that he's not the best hitter in the game right now. Aside from the hitting streak, he lays claim to the league's best batting average as well.
Matty, I love the hitting streak. You can have the batting average.
I just want guys who drive the baseball, give me serious OPS. I know he's leading the league in batting average right now, but that could be a little misleading at times with this nasty hit streak he's got going. Let's let the season progress a little bit more.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Gonzalez has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
And will step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Hit hard to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Gonzalez over at second. Lee on at first with 2 down. Takes a knee-high fastball. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 2 left for the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now for L.A. Zach Kozar comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Zach Kozar.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Harden has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on date. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
So striding forward now, Albert Pujols. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Striding into the box, Ian Kinsler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Standing in now, Rene Rivera, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. His line against Justin Verlander, he's hitless in 6 tries. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Stepping into the box, number 4. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home is laid off up for ball number 3.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And the payoff pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 3-2 one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Coming to the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. He's set, and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Pujols at third, Kinsler at first, 2 out in the inning. The 1-1. Popped him up. Number 30 in foul ground. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Here's George Springer. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs. He has been silent. 0 for 13. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner in there for a base hit. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Gary Cox. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Striding in, Michael Lee. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over .500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes, or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
And that's in there, 2-1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over .500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes, or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 1 and the Angels nothing. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over .500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes, or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued. Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Here's Justin Upton now, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Upton, or simply J-Up, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Trout stands at second with no outs. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. Nicholas Castellanos is on deck. The 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Harden going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 9.
So stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over .500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Third baseman, number 7, Jack Kozar.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Zach Kozar. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Verlander ready with another 0-2. Now he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1 and 2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2 and 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat, making this pitcher come back and really have the battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gonzalez loves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. They still trail 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 3.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, James Harden comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he's back standing. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. Stepping in now, Jorge Gonzalez. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Now a snap throw to first, but the runner's back easily. Harden leads off first with 1 away. Line drive to left. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, David Lee, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. A runner on first with 2 away. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And he'll snap one over to first, just keeping him close. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, Don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Now batting.
Standing in now, number 30.
30.
He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. It is a fastball then off the plate for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Here's another 2-2. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
As a pitcher, you worry about giving up the long ball to the meat of the lineup. But when the 2 guys at the bottom of the lineup torch you, it's really disheartening. These guys have weapons everywhere.
Here's George Springer.
Designated hitter.
Hit down the third base line. Bozard is there. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Astros 4 and the Angels nothing. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. He drew a walk his first time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
He stays alive, still 2-2. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
The 2-2 one more time. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Another full count pitch home. Line drive to center field. Cox is right there, one down.
The batter,
Time now
3.
for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Verlander take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Rene Rivera.
And now for the Angels, Rene Rivera looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Verlander gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. So it's back to the top of the order now. Striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
Into the box now, Gary Cox, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Outside, 2-1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued. You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound. And he's seen enough here. That's going to be all for Tyler Skaggs. Nick Tropiano comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at ball one. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
A ball and 2 strikes now. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
The 1-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is the guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, number 3. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
The batter, left fielder, James Harden.
Next up for the Astros, James Harden. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside. Well, it'd be hard to argue that he's not the best hitter in the game right now. Aside from the hitting streak, he lays claim to the league's best batting average as well.
Matty, I love the hitting streak. You can have the batting average. I just want guys who drive the baseball, give me serious OPS. I know he's leading the league in batting average right now, but that could be a little misleading at times with this nasty hit streak he's got going. Let's let the season progress a little bit more.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Never attempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Well, it'd be hard to argue that he's not the best hitter in the game right now. Aside from the hitting streak, he lays claim to the league's best batting average as well.
Matty, I love the hitting streak. You can have the batting average. I just want guys who drive the baseball, give me serious OPS. I know he's leading the league in batting average right now, but that could be a little misleading at times with this nasty hit streak he's got going. Let's let the season progress a little bit more.
Fouled away. Well, While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
The 3-2 one more time. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Up next for the
Into the box, Jorge Gonzalez.
Jorge
And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. Middle of the night from the Big A. It's the Astros 7 and the Angels nothing. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 4. It was a walk in his last trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Pulled toward right center field. Lee moves over. 1 away.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
And he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Justin Upton will be next. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Justin Upton. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Now the 2-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Now batter, right fielder, Nick.
Ready now, Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Verlander pauses. Here's the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cox sprinting after it, and that's the third out. Angels strand a couple. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Ready to take his hacks again, David Lee, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
2 balls and no strikes. takes a knee-high fastball. Ball even at 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, number 30.
Digging in and looking for more, number 30. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Seven runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another payoff pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So striding in, George Springer, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Missed with a slider. High in the air out towards shallow right. Castellanos has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're still in control 7-0. Digging in, Zach Cozart. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Third baseman, Zach Cozart.
First pitch of the at-bat. High pop-up. Gonzalez is calling for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's Albert now. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes, or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Two and two. Well, his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention. Some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Into the box now, Ian Kinsler. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. Pujols, base runner at first with 1 out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and no one will get this one. Another try at 2-2, fouled off. And it's fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at-bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
Verlander deals the 3-2. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run home run off the bat of Ian Kinsler. 6th home run on the season for him. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Brad Peacock, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Brad Peacock. Now batting, catcher.
Standing in now, Rene Rivera, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A ball and a strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Still only one out in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Gonzalez takes it in. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, number 4.
Digging in now, number 4. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Knuckle curve and a beauty. 2-1 now. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Stepping up now, Jose Altuve, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. So 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, and he's the type of player that's thinking triple as soon as he hit it to the outfield. Pretty elite speed on display here as he rockets around second. Would have taken a perfect play and relay to even have a chance to throw him out here.
In now, Michael Lee. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 3. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here comes the first pitch. Turned on down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box now, James Harden. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A man on third with 2 down. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hit toward the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Ready once again, Andrelton Simmons. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Three-two pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's got 3 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First offering on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle. In his career, Trout is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Justin.
Now batting, Justin Upton. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0 home. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
The 2-0 on the way is a fastball looked at for a strike. Simmons takes his lead at third with 1 away. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Now Upton with a swing and a drive to deep left field. two-run home run off the bat of Justin Upton, number 11 for him on the season, as it is now an 8-4 ball game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Nick Castellanos now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in, Zach Kozar. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's 0 for 4. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count now. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Lee is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Astros 8 and the Angels 4. Alex Meyer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 23, Alex Meyer.
Now to the plate, Jorge Gonzalez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Jorge Gonzalez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
David Lee will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He's set and the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Seared down the first baseline. A dive by Pujols. It's there. He got him.
Now batting, number 30.
Standing in, number 30. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Here's George Springer. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Is not going to get him as he swipes second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with two outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Two out here and a runner at second. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2. The 1-2. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Astros 9 and the Angels 4. Hector Rondon will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Hector Rondon.
Here's Albert now.
And leading off for the Halos, first baseman, Albert Pujols.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Payoff pitch one more time, and he fouls this one off. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Ready to take his hacks again, Ian Kinsler, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Soft liner towards short. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2.
Up next for the Angels, catcher, Rene Rivera.
At the plate, Rene Rivera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They trail it here 9-4. Jim Johnson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gary Cox.
Center fielder, Gary Cox.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Into the box, Michael Lee. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over .500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over .500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Popped up. Kinsler waits on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, James Harden.
Stepping in, James Harden. First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Smokes this one into deep center field. Back goes Trout, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. It's the Astros 10 and the Angels 4. Striding in to start the 9th, number 4, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
Center fielder, number 27, Trout.
So the Angels down to their final out now, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now, barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
10-4, the final in this game. The Houston Astros get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Justin Verlander earns win number 7 on the season. Tyler Skaggs permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Astros, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Angels, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Justin Verlander. His record is now 7-0. The loss goes to Tyler Skaggs. He falls to 1-4. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.